Hello, everybody. Oh, my voice. That was interesting. I do not apologize. That just felt sexy. In any case, hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream where we do 2D animation. My name is John Fredrickson. You already know me as a start animator or a hobby artist, depending on what side you're on. And yeah, it has been a good week. So work has been fine and that sort of thing. So now we're gonna start doing some animation. We're just gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna continue doing this form of animation until it is finished. That's right. It's not a monthly thing, which I could do before, but it will continue on for a longer period of time. I will not do any form of other animations until I am done with this one, which will be fun. I do not know how long it will take, but I know I will take all the efforts that I have to do my absolute best. And what are we gonna do? Well, as is in the description, more or less, we are going to do none other than the animation of the things that we have done before. I mentioned before that I wanted to do an action scene together with the two individuals that we have animated before. The tanker girl, which is doing the reloading, and the Unhuman. So we're gonna pop up the first one, which is the Unhuman one, which you all can see on the screen right now, the animation that we have done before. I think these are missing some couple of frames, but it is doing its purpose to understand which character we will be doing. The secondary one with which we will be doing is the tanker girl, the one that we did a reloading for. You can see it on screen right now. And again, this is one of the more interesting ones that I did. That's why I'm bringing it back as well. So these two are going to collide into an epic battle. Well, not an epic battle. It's gonna be more of a confrontation, more or less. So we're gonna start doing it from there. And where do we start? Well, we start with of course, with nothing more than an empty page, and we work from there. So let's begin. We have our lovely animation board, a fresh new piece of paper, and let's start. So, as every time, I have explained it before, is that we will work in key frames, basically coming from one to another. I'm also putting on my very special glove. I recently found this one that was very nice, and it's incredibly hot here. So it's going to be quite an interesting part. Now, we have done these characters before. It's not anything new. I'm just gonna draw in all of the poses. I'm not gonna do any form of details. The plan is also as well to do more or less the whole set, and then just probably take one break and then continue, and then we end this very session. So what I'm thinking of first is that the character's gonna come in from left to right, and they're going to land somewhere here on an opposite side onto a wall. So what I want to first have is figuring out how I want them to land, and I always had the sort of figure to be more or less colliding in with the shoulders first. I'm just gonna draw in a little bit of the body. Again, just a quick sketch, trying to get the sort of motion in. Head's tilted, bringing up some of the neck. What I also think is going to happen in this one is that they are going to collide in, and something's gonna come to the side. It's gonna come back where the head is. So this is where we have our fictional wall, and this is where they will collide. And thank God I won't be doing legs. my everyday issue is that I just don't want to do legs. This is where we're gonna start. I'm also using an HB pen. I was getting the recommendation as well to just do with a blue pen, but I've always had the difficulty with doing with colored pencils, and not because it's anything different in its sense. It's just my preferred sort of method is just trying to find the back, fixing the other arm, fix it in post. There is something underneath there, a bunch of stuff. You maybe cannot see it completely on the camera, but it is small dots that are coming up on my screen. Fixing the head a little bit so it matches the face. We already have some viewers. Hello everybody and welcome. My voice is very different today. I feel a lot of bass. I wish you could add a second screen. We're not gonna have that. Just to show. Now this will be fun as well, because I think the funniest part is that this character has a jacket. It will be an effect on that. And I'm sorry, I was stuck on fixing. They're gonna have a jacket, and that's gonna be some sort of effect to movement as well. But we start with that first line, and then we continue. And then we move on. Just gonna check one thing. Very nice. So, what were we thinking from here? Well, I am thinking that as they land, I want them to like dodge. So I want their head to be a little bit more down. And I think this is where we kind of need to, I kind of want to start kind of making it up as way as I go, just so I can have a feel. I have this in my head already as well, and since we have done this character before, it's not that old in my head to how to do him. Again, this is just to get the feel. Doesn't need to look perfect, it just need to function as well. I'm gonna leave this hand here because I'm wondering if we should have, you know, when you're covering your own, like you move and you have your hand coming up towards your face, trying to cover it. We're gonna keep that sort of like here. I want to have the sort of bent forward action here. Last time something happened as well on one of the videos that I sent as well. It showed that there were some people watching, and then it just erased that. It became like, oh, you have -3 viewers. Going like, how do I go into negative? I do not know if it was something wrong happening over on YouTube or something or other. I have no idea. Couldn't be bothered as much. But it brought me a question. This is where it's going to hit in the behind. So we really need to emphasize that she is like taking cover. This is also due to fixing the hand, which is going to be here, and then the elbow. Let's wear it together with this all. Something or other. It's nice to come back to, even though that the costume stuff was quite fun to do. I'm gonna finish that off site, out of sight, out of mind, on days where I feel like I can do it and have the energy for it. I need to have one of those sort of side identifiers. There's a lot of lines, but again, we just want to have the identification. This looks quite all right. And here we are. So, as I usually write, we have key, 1. Key 2. This one will be key 3. So we have all the different keys. I'm trying to see what I can do. Because now I want them kind of to be standing up, like such, being ready for it. It's not the same body type. I increase the length of this. What I do think is we get some dynamic head is a little bit too small, but we'll fix that with a lovely eraser. How's everyone else doing? I see at least one of my #1 fans. They're not fans. Well, I don't know. How's everyone else doing? At least there's one here. Oh boy, here we are. Trying to be careful with this. Again, love this sort of erasers. They're much better on, and this is a hot tip for people who maybe are interested in this, these sort of like rubber eraser or clay erasers. They're not really clay, but I really enjoy them because they're really good at simple H2 and beneath sort of lines. You can roll them up to a ball and you can just do a simple erasing. That will be it. Then you can go back to it. She's going to have the gun on that side of the hand. And I'm trying to see if I need to actually tilt up her head instead. So we do it like such. nice spin, and I kind of want the arm, the final hand, to be a little bit higher up. Gun. Pistolero. If nah, it will be very difficult to do that. So gesture. So we're actually gonna keep her hand up here, but make it sort of into a fist. The details, I just want to have an idea where sort of I want the eyes to kind of meet. And now we come to the Unhuman one, which is going to be quite interesting, I think, because she's just arrived and again jamming something right behind them, which will be over here. So it will be a very interesting sort of trying to figure out where how to do the whole. It's becomes a very muscle detail, which is interesting, which I like, which I enjoy. I do not know if I speak too low sometimes. It just feels like I haven't been talking to people all day. I have been just doing my stuff to get through today. And I kind of need to have the whole face up here. They're both gonna stare at each other, so I need to have this eye line check. Also, we're gonna work on their skull as well and really get that sort of Feels sort of aggressive. Terrifying face. Going into details, I don't want that. I see to myself about 1,000 times. I do think that we need to fix this face in a little bit, because I like this. But I do think I have done her face just a little bit bigger on the final ones. I'm gonna tiny it down, these two, a little bit. But this is the sort of actions that I want. Nice. So we're gonna do that for the moment. Just have a little bit of more. A little bit more of erasing on the face, right up here. See, nearly goes right off. Because I do think we need to have this whole go like this. Let's just figure this. Figure this out. I didn't have the other eraser, which is a little bit better. That's a tiny bit better. There it is. Oh, just hold on. I think there it is. Oh, don't touch anything so I don't fuck the finger up. Here we are. I took off my glove, I did. It was just too hot to have it. It's much better in the winter. Which it bloody hell isn't. Not here at least. It's goddamn hot. That's much better. I think we can even that one out. Meanwhile, do not forget to like and to comment. Do not forget to share either. The more people that joins the live stream, the funnier it is. until it becomes difficult to follow each and every person that has something to write to me. But in the end, no one is, it's one person wrote. Roger did. Oh, Roger. Thank you so much. We always move on. Cannot stay in longer anymore. Since it is a hobby as well, I can do whatever I please to do. But this is also one of my more favorite things to do, more action orientated animations. I'm just gonna do a little bit of, now I like these sort of erasers as well, but I always think that, I mean, Father Castell's erasers are the best. They are amazing indeed, but you can see also how torn up this is. The only thing is that it leaves residue, and I always have to clean. The same sort of thing is what happened with this one. It has just tiny extended dots. It's when you do not take care of your blackboard or your lightboard. They stick, and you have those sort of like annoying those annoying things to take care of, and I don't like it. I mean, I have to use it one way or another. So these ones are to get like to get the more lighter stuff, but it doesn't really work for, at least for me. I haven't come up with a better strategy to that's much better. I haven't come up with a better other strategy to take them away and not get this much residue. I haven't found anything else comparable to this, so it stays. Now, if we have a look, much cooler. I wonder if I should add a scene to this. It feels like it needs one more scene to be added into this. But I do not know if I should have an end scene. And what to do with it end scene. I'm gonna have a think about it. Let me have a little bit of a thought to it. We'll see what the end scene we can do. Because if we have the thing, I'm just gonna take these 3 keys. What I kind of want to do, if it works, stay. Would it be? Oh, it actually would be cool. But I do wonder if it is how normal it would feel. Because that's the next thing. Let us think. Let us feel this one. Absolutely going to do key 4. Oh my god, make a 4 that looks like a 4, please. I do wonder what would be the most accurate thing to do in this situation. They're coming up. Would it be cool if they pistol whipped? Or let us see. Let me just do a little bit of an experimentation here. We'll see. We have this one. A little easier. And they come in. They're up here. They push themselves forward. And have I have an idea. They come up, they put their... How much of this would it be then? Let us just figure this one out. It would be somewhere around... pushes themselves off. Head's still in the same place, using the wrong eraser. So let's start figuring this one out. The neck is over here, the mouth is over here, that means the head is somewhere about there. Using the wrong eraser, god damn it. So they come up, they are here. So what's gonna happen here is that the whole arm nearly is going to be underneath the jaw, like pushing them away, the whole force. Still gonna have this one as an indication that it's stuck. So they're gonna be lifted up a bit. Where's the arm? It's on all the way down there. How much do they go up? Quite a bit, so they're coming about there. I think it's okay. Gonna sells the effect, and I want the whole head to be a little bit more profiled. Such. I think we start there actually. So we got this. I think I need to change this a little bit because I want it to feel like it is force, and I do think that I need to do it in sort of like in a secondary foncing when it is all the way here as well. It's come up here. Using the wrong eraser, fucking hell. Yeah, the mouth cannot be there. What I do think is that I need to do one of these ones again and do a force that it comes as a wind up towards the final piece. Well, we'll keep this as just a question mark. It's a maybe. Maybe we want just this as a final act. That all of this becomes more exciting. Well, we start from there. Right, we're gonna take a short break. About 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. And we'll take it from there. So what we're going to do, what I'm thinking of, and people are more than likely to comment if they want me to focus on something very particular. But in any case, I would like to finish this up a little bit, actually. I really like this pose, and I really like to detail this just a tiny bit, because it might be good for a thumbnail for the next so I might do that, or I might add in some in-betweens here and count where we need to be. But if no one else says anything, no recommendations comes, I will clean this one up more so we can have that as a thumbnail for the next time. But we'll take a 10-minute break and I'll see you soon. And we have returned. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get my voice up to where it needs to be, but we're just gonna work on it. So I do think that I actually want to just add some more frames to this so we have an idea. Or maybe not. Maybe I changed my mind. We're gonna sharpen this pencil as well. And of course I have wrong. I have nothing wrong actually. It's just I have a jacket on. Hot in here. Quite cool outside. Can't open a window because I'm right next to a road. Is it covered? No. No, it isn't. I do not know how many people do different sort of noses, but I always do mine. First I do the square where the nose kind of will be, and then I build it from there. Seem to always get it right, so why change something that works? Change the mouth a little bit. It's not that low. It's quite well placed for a shadow down here. That's good. do not know why I flip it, it's just an automatic thing. You know when you notice you do stuff that no one else sort of will get or understand? And I need to just have the... See if I can get it up. No. I need to just check my reference pictures as well. And this is for my own. I have them on my phone. Yeah, wait, hold on. They exist somewhere else. They exist on my phone. Let's pull it up. I should finish my digital stuff as well. Here we are. Right. Maybe we fix the hands just a tiny bit so we get where all that stuff gonna come in as well. Just get the idea where the hand should be. That's cool. Really present the eyebrows. I know I said no details, but this is for the thumbnail. So when people come back and see, then you know that we are continuing on this little action adventure. Do anything more than this to get just the overall understanding of how we are going to work with this. We bring up the secondary character. Why you turn around? Turn around. Because I have that as well as another form of thumbnail. Here we are. And we are actually going to have this side. Just gonna clean this up just a smudge. Do you hear my chair as well? Oh, I need to get new chairs as well. But a lot of things I need to get once again. And this time we're gonna see the other side of this head. So again, it's just an eyeball. Nose is still there. Simple anatomy. Add a jack, the skin going up all the way here. I think it's gonna fall back all the way. here as well. Do have some of the lip still there. Oh, it's gonna be very interesting to animate this actually. I'm just feeling it. This is so fun. You know I'm concentrated. I do. Ah, yeah. Now we're cooking with gasoline. And as well as we know, they had a hoodie. That hoodie's gonna come into play. As well, having a form of cape. Now I do need to figure out a way how to make this character look more vicious, more angry. And I do think we need to do a little bit of cartoon cheatery, because A skull doesn't make expressions, not a bone at least. Oh, look. A little bit of dirt underneath. So, yeah. I think this is where we begin a whole new section of animation. And again, as I told in the beginning, this will go on until we're done, until the whole animation, all of these pieces are fully animated, which means it looks like this, which means that we are going to try to not go into something new. We're going to finish this off and going to try to do well, we're going to try to actually not have jumping to other animations. We're actually going to finish this, and this is so I don't have to, well, think of any, but if I'm coming up with new ideas or anything, I put them on the back holder. I make you all vote for it if that is the case. But yeah, this will be the animation. I'm gonna see if I can fix her fist a little bit more. And really get her more angry. So yeah, this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we will do for the next couple of weeks, maybe during the whole summer. I do not know. But we will just switch over to here. Oh, that one was still up. Oh, in any case, to just remind everybody, this is the robot character that we are dealing with. We are fighting against, and we are having the opposite side, as you can see, with a whole robot face. And then we have the second one, which is this character that we are having as the person they are fighting with a jacket and with their smug face and with a hole of a gun on their sides. This will be fun to do. I really enjoy doing these sort of action scenes, even though the cartoon one was also fun because I was just laughing all the way through. I'm gonna do that on the side and go from there. But in any case, I think that will do, and then we'll start building up from there. We have a start animation, and then we'll just continue adding up some of the in-betweens. And hopefully we'll get through all of this and can adjust slowly but surely, add up stuff, and then it will look just great. But again, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this, do not forget to like, do not forget to comment, and above all, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. If you think other people should subscribe, send this to them and tell them to subscribe as well. But in the end, I will continue drawing no matter if you do or don't. Thank you all again so much for watching. And you know what? Keep on drawing. I'll see you all next Sunday. Goodbye.